guys, we just got to the Wynn. We're gonna have the buffet for breakfast. It's absolutely beautiful in here. We'll let you know how it is. Hey you guys, we're getting ready to go into brunch at the Wynn. There is a super long line. We highly recommend reserving online. You can prepay, so we're in a super short line over here on priority, and we'll let you know how it is.
Looking forward to it.
Here we are heading to our table, and it's pretty busy as you can see, and massive buffet. We're looking forward to figuring out our first choices.
So starting off, Stacy had the chorizo and egg tostada and really liked it. Said it had some really good spice and texture to it. The chicken enchiladas, maybe not so much, a little dry, not a ton of flavor, but the fruit was good. And the loaded tater tots, highly recommend those. It was in kind of a butter cheese sauce, which was really good. I had eggs to order, which were cooked really well. Had some breakfast sausage and some really excellent bacon. The tomato basil soup that Stacy had, she said it was outstanding. Really had a ton of flavor, really fresh. And the spicy Thai beef was nice and spicy and had really good flavor. And she loved the potato pancakes, said it had a nice crisp to it, really creamy interior, excellent potatoes. As far as the barbecue section goes, guys, I will say that hands down, so much better than what we had at the Cosmo. I had the pork loin, the brisket. That chicken was actually a banana leaf chicken and really interesting flavor. I enjoyed it a lot. But the brisket, it looks a little dry in the picture, but I can tell you it was cooked really well, had a great smoke ring on it. It was tender and it was juicy for a carving station. I was so impressed. Same thing with the pork loin. It had a really good flavor to it and it was cooked really well. I also had some sausage, pot sticker. Those are both really good. And at the very top was an eel sushi, and it was very good as well. And you can see at the very top of the plate there, they also had their fish and chips, which were okay, but to me the fish was a little small, and but the fries were good, and the overall flavor was good, but a little small, I thought. As far as the traditional Eggs Benedict go, nothing special. It was your basic Eggs Benedict. And the organic vegetable soup, it was okay as well. It didn't have a ton of flavor to it, but it was good. From their Asian section, I had the fried rice, which I really enjoyed, and I really liked the spicy Asian noodles. Those had a great flavor. And just like Stacy, I had the spicy Thai beef, and I really enjoyed that a lot. It was really good. One of the highlights of the buffet, guys, though, is the dessert section. It is so good. Right in the center there, I had the lemon blueberry cheesecake. It was so creamy and had such a nice crust to it, really fresh. I loved it. I also had the tiramisu cup, and that was excellent as well. It had a really good chocolate mocha taste to it, which I really enjoyed. And in the center was a chocolate vanilla mousse, which was nice and creamy, had an excellent flavor to it. Really enjoyed it. And then, of course, in the top right is the chocolate mousse dome. Highly recommend that as well. It was really outstanding. The dessert bar is something you definitely don't want to miss.
Hey you guys, we're at the Wynn. We just finished breakfast at the buffet and we both thought it was just delicious. Everything was so fresh, so hot, excellent service, great selection. One of my favorites was the chorizo and egg tostada. It had a little bit of spice to it, which is so nice to find, kind of a little kick on the back, as well as like potato latke and the basil soup with like a cheesy bread crouton was absolutely delicious.
Yeah, me too. I think one of my favorite sections, and I've talked about this before, I love the barbecue. They have a great carving station. They had a brisket that was really good, especially for a carving station, and all the meats were really good. Enjoyed the Asian section, had some really good noodles. You'll see it in some of our photos. But I think the number one thing I liked the most is everything was so fresh and hot, and I just really enjoyed the whole experience.
Yeah, thanks. You know, I think it's better than the Wicked Spoon.
I do too.
Yeah. You know, similar selections, I would say.
Similar, but the seating was comfortable and, you know, easy access to the food, and they just kept everything really fresh, and it's just so much less hectic than the Wicked Spoon.
Yeah, we felt more comfortable, like we didn't have to rush through our meal. And I will say again, make sure you make a reservation online. You can prepay, you can get through, you don't have to stand in the long line. It probably saved us an hour or something.
Absolutely.
It was crazy.
You'll walk right through the line and get all the dirty looks from the people waiting in a really long line. It was great.
True, and this is a Wednesday morning, so I can only imagine on the weekends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well worth it.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.